We're in the back of the JK Jeep, getting it on with Kayon. We've got the rear door table for the back here. So really nicely powder coated stainless steel table. Nutset into the back of the door, nice and secure. Okay, the first thing you want to do to install this is do a bit of prep. We have to mark where all the holes are. Now, the easiest way to do that, on the right hand side, this bracket, it wants to sit around about here. But we're going to give you some dimensions so we can get it nice and accurate. So the first thing I want to do is mark 20mm off the top edge of this plastic here. Mark it in a couple of places, because what that allows us to do is transfer that 20mm dimension across over to here, which is where our top mounting hole is. So try to keep it nice and parallel, and we'll mark it. That looks pretty good. Okay, so we've got the vertical position. Now the horizontal position, we want about 55mm from this edge. So I've got 55mm, see it there, and we'll mark it like that. And I'll just check that dimension. My Sharpie's not the sharpest. There. So we've got the first hole. So this is roughly where the left side bracket is, and you notice we need to clear this plastic trim. Best way to do this is actually measure it and mark it. So similar to before, so we want to mark 20mm up from the trim, and this side we want 50mm. Now let's see if I've 50mm to that edge there. Now I've actually need to mark across a little bit more. And 50mm. So they're the two top positions. I'll just check, yep, 50mm, perfect. 20mm up, 50 across. The other one was 20mm up and 55 across. So what we're going to do, we're going to nutset and drill these ones first, install the brackets, make sure everything lined up, and we'll mark the other mounting holes and then nutset them afterwards. Grab yourself a cordless drill and a 3mm pilot hole. That'll be the easiest way to get these holes started. And carefully line up those marks. Okay, beautiful. Okay. We've got a 9.5mm drill. Step drill will be a bit easier. We don't have one at the moment, so we'll just carefully open this up to 9.5mm. Okay, once you got the hole through there, good idea to just touch it up so that you don't leave any bare surfaces. So I just got some zinc paint there, and on the other side here too. Now we're ready to install the nutsets. We've got some M6 nutsets, and this is what we supply so that you can install these without a tool. We've got an M6 socket head cap screw. We've got an M8 flanged head nut. Now you want to put that on there. You can sort of see I've got a little bit of lube there, just makes it a bit easier. That's a little bit of grease. And your M6 nutset. I'm going to wind it on there. Now you need a ring spanner, 12mm ring spanner, or 13mm, sorry, and an Allen key. So what happens is when you turn this, it'll pull up on the nutset. You can see I'm sort of seeing it bulge at the moment. I like to just make sure it sets and doesn't rotate before I put it in the hole. That's pretty good. Okay, to set the nutset, just hold it in place. Use the ring spanner to keep it nice and flush. And just rotate that M6 socketed cap screw. I can feel it starting to pull up now. Just tighten it until you feel it to be nice and firm, and then you know that it's actually set. So that feels really good. Then you just undo it all. One nutset. We have the two top nutsets in place, and we're going to install the brackets first. That way it'll make it much easier to line up all the other holes. So this one here, you want to try to center it. tighten it. Hold on, get it centered there. And just make sure it all looks nice and parallel and straight. We'll do the other one as well. And before we actually mark the other holes, we're going to actually install the table. Make sure it all operates first, and then we'll mark it. Grab your table, M8 button head. Now there's a little spacer washer that goes in between. Just get that in between first. Get that in there. Actually, I might get the other side on as well. So the brackets go on the inside of the table. Okay. Bit fiddly. There you go. And don't get the lock nuts. So we want to tighten this up, get the position right, and we'll do a test open close, and then once we're happy we'll mark all the holes. The paracord here, reflective and glow in the dark. This is the way you install it. These holes here make them adjustable, so we'll just thread those through for now, and we'll adjust them later. Now up the top here, I've only got 2 holes, so you want to come in from the bottom, and then you will need a bit of a stopper knot. Just your old granny knot, overhand knot should do. That'll stop it from pulling through. What we can do is we can adjust the bottom one to get the length right. That looks about right. We'll adjust it all once we get all the bolts in, but it looks pretty good. We've got the table in position, and what you want to see is you want to see a nice parallel edge. Make sure everything's nice and square, and once you're happy with that, get your marker and right in the middle of the slot. Nice. This one down here is a little tricky, but we can do it. Just mark it right in the middle. There's a little bit of adjustment, so if you do wiggle a little bit when you drill your hole, just check you're happy with all those marks. And now what we'll do, we'll take the table off with the brackets and we'll nutset the remaining. Now that you've them all drilled and touched up, insert the rest of the nutsets. We've got all our nutsets in. Now let's install the table. I'm going to go the top ones again first. Next one. To make life a bit easier, I decided to take that hinge bolt right out to get this bottom one in, so it's much easier. We'll tighten those all up. Leave this loose until we can get the actual hinge bolt back in as well. I'll just nip that up. Okay, that's good. Once we got that back in, we can tighten this up. That'll get the position right. Last thing to do is attach the bungee button. Grab your M5 button head bolt, pass it through the front there, pass it through the hole, M5 nylock, just tighten that in place. Beautiful. And we're all done. That's the rear door table for the JK Jeep. Really handy for quick lunches. Stainless steel powder coated, looks really sweet. No rattles as well, so there you go.